Alright, Road to the College Football Playoff, Season 2, Episode 3. You already know what it is. It's UCLA for this season. Let's get it. Damn, I finally getting that fast.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Against the top 10 Texas Red Raiders. By the way, I like how they're updating the rankings. Last year they didn't upgrade it as often. It was like once a month.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
The give is to Williams.
You should have cut up field.
By that big defensive
a lot of space.
Well, they're trying to
Big
run the
third
football,
down here.
just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
What? How does he even come up with the football there? How does that even go through? Come on. That's crazy.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
I'm gonna take this out. It's the first good again.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
Should have fucking put that right on his body. He was open.
I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
No.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on third down.
This is an opportunity to show your offense.
Fuck, I was about to fucking put him on a blur.
The game, still in their own territory.
Just snap the ball.
Going for it on fourth down. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And that was
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this
spin up out of that. We take our 2 yards. 4 yards, actually. His paws, but Nico is so big, his body's so long. Falls forward. Nico himself is like 3 yards long.
Play number 6 of the drive.
That's bad, man. He's 2 yards.
To the air on second down. Flushed out of the pocket.
Nigga.
Caught in the back. It's Thomas.
Come on.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Come on.
The Bruins moving quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here comes the heat. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get.
I don't know how he switched to the other side. I didn't even mean for that to happen. I don't know what I pressed by mistake.
We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He stopped, not
I got baited.
on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
Like, bro, how the fuck is he even getting out of it?
His presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They go to the ground. Turning it on. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
This is bad.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts
This is
of every
very, very
defensive
bad.
coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Oh, you're there.
It's complete.
Like, why do you jump in the passing lane and don't move?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass.
Yup.
Picked off to stop the threat.
Why do you run straight? I'm holding the stick to the right so I can just zoom up out of there, and he just runs straight into it. Come on, that's a pick six. I'm gone. I'm literally up out of
here in the red zone. You at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Fights off a defender. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. On the move, it's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, in the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
How does he just get through? That's exactly what he gets. Because that was pure bailout by Ian. He just runs through that block so easily. No matter how much the game saved you, buddy, better stick work always.
They'll run it from the gun.
I'm trying to put behind the block.
Just stop cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The sweet feet buy a little time.
Why do you catch it, you secure it, and then you drop it? It doesn't make sense.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to
looking for that in route or out route.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Shit.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the 1st down marker.
You know, these running backs have to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways. And the offense, real lucky they jumped on that one.
They'll give it to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got a man, it's Virgil. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs.
And look at the swag. Holding the ball with one fucking hand. Holy shit. This guy is him. This dude is him.
It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Here he
Make
goes.
a big
Remember
play
the name.
and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Never mind. He's like sick as shit coughing. I thought he was talking and shit. Talking his ass off, which it happens. I get it. I was just sick a week ago.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I just thought he was talking cool.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Morton. Now he's going to break the pocket. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
It's going to be a offensive flag for sure.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
No PI.
That is brutal. An explosive
Never
play
celebrate
like that
too
to be
early.
wiped out by a mistake.
Keep saying that.
He's looking to pass. Makes the catch. It's Virgil. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Hudson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Gotta hope he just isn't paying fucking attention at all. He finally calls his timeout. Fuck.
Halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third down. A strike downfield. He just brought
The
some
fact that
serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash.
Let's block that. Come on. Miss it, miss it, miss it. Fucking go.
And it's no good. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. The Red Raiders will move away.
All the mistakes we made, we're going to that tied up, bro.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good...
There he goes.
I'll be going. I lied.
Touchdown, Bruins.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse,
bro, I want
and
the
hit
line
the
to
guy
get
in
off the
stride
field.
so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Fuck me, bro. Like, I'm switching to all the wrong people.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Got it behind the line. It's Virgil. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
I'm there, bro. I'm like right there. Oh my gosh, I'm there to make a play.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do
Get
it
up out of
again.
there. Get up out of there. Get up out of there. Get up out of
So
there.
many playmakers on the
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense got it. They're on the run.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the
Big ass
football.
Nico ain't losing the
Try
ball,
to
bro.
rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Now this offense is
Should've
back on the
threw it in
field. They'll move the wide receiver.
You doing that screen shit again.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
See, I knew he was going to the screen. I read that. I just something else was open. He made sure to make another
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On the run, it's Joyner. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UCLA will go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
He leaves it with his back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Makes the grab.
Step out of there. Yep. Good block. What a team fucking effort. Great block. That block doesn't go unnoticed. Those are shits. Those are things that don't show up on the stat sheet. Linebacker comes down, I'm throwing the end route. Yep.
It's Iamaleava. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman. You think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the run. Can't.
Should have caught that earlier. I didn't think he was going to get off the ball.
Have the first down. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in.
I'm just rocking here real quick.
Keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think
Did he get tripped up from behind? Like, yeah, fucking right.
And now set up for first.
Yeah, right.
Another tough run for this offense, and
He tripped on nothing. Tripped before he even got hit by the fucking linebacker.
They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The offense changing the play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Let's it go to the end zone.
Nigga.
Touchdown!
Good route, by the way. Stumbled and still got that.
Through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to stop it. Switch the papers in 1 second.
Trying to keep everything in front. Leaves it with the running back.
Yep.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Morton. Looking down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's
I wasn't even paying attention. Fuck me. Man, 3rd and 8, and I wasn't even looking.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Shit, bro.
From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll rip off.
Oh, bro, I was looking at my phone.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
Gosh.
At the 33, it's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Flips it out on the screen.
Fumble. Let's fucking go. This guy's flying around with a goddamn ball and making a play. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's UCLA Bruin football. Lay the fucking lumber down on somebody.
To go take the lead in this ballgame.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava buying some time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the
Let's
2.
calm down. We got 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback.
Go down and win the game.
Outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Great read. Great read, Nico. Great read, Nico. Get up out of there, Thomas. Get up out of there. We're in field goal just like that.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They weren't able
I
to
was
get
looking
that
at
one
my
off. It'll be
fucking
a
phone
delay of
again.
game. So the
Go
decision has been
figure.
made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Go figure. I don't want it bad enough. I don't want this one bad enough.
Pushed back
As
behind
you
the
guys can
chains.
clearly
It's 1st
see.
and 15. From the shotgun,
So
the
yards,
inside
yards,
give.
yep. Positive
And
play.
he has a solid
Positive
gain
play.
before the defense bottles him up.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
To the air. It's Iamaleava. Safe completion on the screen.
Stand down. Yep.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
He's not calling those timeouts fast enough either. He's letting a couple seconds run off each time.
They try to get their act together. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short.
Gilmer might be open.
This drive moving.
Gilmer is not going to be open yet.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
We're down to 41 seconds after second down. Snap it again. We're down to 11 seconds after third down. We'll call a timeout, kick the field goal. Or we get a first down. Or we get a first down.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
It's all tied up. This offensive line.
They got him on third down. They get a stop here, force a field goal though.
They're saying, look, let's just
They score, but then it comes down to an onside kick. They'd have to score before the 2.
And put ourselves in position to win.
That game's over. Probably.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun. Give on the inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
And as a defense, you're playing so aggressive, just trying to get downhill. And how about the running back? Runs it and gets a little bit to the right. So now they're on the right hash. So maybe the kicker likes it from that area. But this offense doing everything they can to set up for the game-winning field goal.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, UCLA.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the
That's a
30.
fucking win.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Game two, game two. Yo, why am I not getting an opponent, bro? Find an opponent. Which one is here?
Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bruins will put total leather to crank us up.
Oh, I wasn't looking. Thank God.
A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Okay, ready? 29
On the ground, it's Payne. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to
Bullshit
get to
open.
the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups.
Bro, I
where
see
you can
him wide
feature one of
open.
your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Let's it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. To throw. It's Iamaleava. Buys a little time. Quarterback gets the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Finds his big tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. A shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown.
All right, that's the end of my stream. We go 2-0 on the day. I will talk to you guys later.